Yeah, they were really locked in, and you got the sense that there was a collective buy-in coming off that Giants game, that 28-3 resounding win from the Eagles, when it would have been very easy for the team to go in the other direction, obviously coming off the antics that followed the Browns win. And I thought that they were going to use that as a launching pad into, favorable outcomes in the next several weeks. And right now you saw them really go into Cincinnati, a place that the Eagles have never won, and they really took it to the Bengals. They won in convincing fashion, 37-17, and I think that really speaks to the locker room, the buy-in, and Nick Sirianni's ability to lead the team and have them ready to go. And so that wasn't really a surprise to me. And especially, last week, Andrew, a lot of the players that I spoke with, I never got the sense that they were overlooking an opponent or that there was ever any questions surrounding the outlook of the team. So to me, I thought they were going to be ready.
All right, now, as far as being ready, and it's one of the things like we've talked about, and Bill's been talking about it, and Connor's been talking about it. Under Nick Sirianni, are you a believer that he has a team very well prepared to play most of the time? His teams.
Yes, and his record suggests that as well. So I assume you're sort of
you know where I'm leading.
We're going
to
lead you to the trap game discussion.
Yes, I'm leading you to that.
I've been calling it trap crap today because I don't think the Eagles, forget the whole Nick Sirianni and having his team prepared thing. The Eagles have not been a good enough team to overlook anybody. They haven't been. I know the last 2 weeks have been spectacular for them. It shouldn't have taken 5 weeks for this to start happening. Because they have had 2 good games all of a sudden does not mean they should just be like, oh, yeah, we're the team we expected to be.
Right. So I'm more along the lines of where you're thinking, Andrew. We've heard John, you believe that it will be a trap game, right?
No, I do not.
No.
I don't believe
it's Connor
and
Bill Colarulo.
Yeah, it's Connor and Bill.
And not only those two, but I've heard that sentiment shared from many different people throughout the week that I've interacted with. No, I don't believe it's going to be a trap game. For one, it wasn't long ago, maybe about a month, that the Eagles were humbled by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, yeah.
So they're not that far removed from that. And they've already dealt with adversity coming off the Browns game. This is a team that had to almost recalibrate, come out of the bye week swinging. They're starting to find their identity regardless of what you may hear.
Right.
You're seeing it take shape, and I do believe that they're just starting to hit their stride. I would not expect them to overlook a team in the Jacksonville Jaguars that are coming in at 2-6. They're going to be motivated because Doug Peterson has a very uncertain future.
He does.
So knowing that, you have to take every game with a must-win approach. And if you're the Eagles, I believe it, they're going to be focused. I don't think they'll ever lose a game due to lack of focus.
All right, so we'll talk more about this coming up.